but it's gonna drain nice and slow. Okay, but it is coming out, and honestly, it doesn't look that bad. Guys, this is the first time I did this Fumoto oil change. I did not have to jack up my truck. It's on the ground. If I didn't have the bull bar, it's actually a lot more accessible through the middle, but it's working, guys. Like, that's pretty awesome. Okay. Turn the little valve. You see that little switch valve? That's it right there. Just move that lever and then it's off. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you how to do the oil change using a Fumoto valve. My first time actually turning on the switch to watch it drain. Right here's the oil filter. I used a Mobil one over there. It's about 3,500 miles plus, close to 4,000 miles actually. I'm gonna use this stuff here. It works really good for me. And just the regular, today I'm gonna use a regular OEM filter, but the Mobil one, honestly guys, it worked great. Like, I didn't have any issues. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna go underneath. I did not jack up my car. Okay, so let's see if I can make this happen. There it is. I see it. I'm gonna just try this. From the left side, here we go. I am not jacking up the car. All I'm gonna do is take this part off. That's the clip, safety clip. Make sure this is underneath. Wow. There's the valve. Because of the bull bar, just kind of access it from the passenger front tire area. You can flip the switch, okay? And that right there is the safety clip, but it's gonna drain nice and slow. Okay, but it is coming out, and honestly, it doesn't look that bad. Guys, this is the first time I did this Fumoto oil change. I did not have to jack up my truck. It's on the ground. If I didn't have the bull bar, it's actually a lot more accessible through the middle, but it's working, guys. Like, that's pretty awesome. Okay. So now that I open that up, it should flow faster. Okay, let's look. It's flowing. Pretty much the same. Maybe a little bit faster, but it's still flowing out, and it's flowing out good. So I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. We're gonna give it a couple minutes, and as soon as it's done, we're gonna top it off with a Valvoline. All right, so I still gotta take out the filter, guys, but you can see it's draining right down there below. Still draining, guys. Right over here, I made a little cut, so that way I can just reach in, turn it left to loose, okay? And you don't wanna over tighten it. So this way, it's coming out. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess, but that's fine. I'm used to it. I hate this engineering, but yeah, it is what it is. Honda engineering. There you go. Just like that, guys. And then I'm gonna put the new one on. Let's see. Here we go, guys. Tighten it up here. Right to tight, left to loose. All right, that's good. It's nice and snug. Bring a new Honda oil filter, guys. Get your paper towels. Wipe the metal clean. Wipe this metal clean. You're good to go. We're gonna switch off the Fumoto valve next. It's almost done. Good God, that's a lot of oil. All right, guys, it took probably about 6 to 8 minutes to drain the oil. It does take a little while, but there's quite a bit of oil. You're looking at about 5 quarts. I'm gonna go switch it off. So go there and just turn the little valve. You see that little switch valve? That's it right there. Just move that lever and then it's off. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch off that lever. So just go in there. Okay, done. Switched. And we're gonna throw this little safety pin right on it. It's right there. Okay guys, here's what the Fumoto valve looks like. All right, it's gonna look like that. See it? That's the valve. That's that black safety clip. Just remove that. I just put it back on. And I put the new filter. And guys, the vehicle is on the ground. I don't have to jack it up. It's working great. I'm gonna go fill it up with some oil. Put 5 quarts in, guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna use Valvoline. All right, a little bit thicker oil. It's just 5W30. I don't like that other stuff. It's like water. Guys, it's summertime and it's hot. They suck. The manufacturer's maintenance intervals suck too. Go by the maintenance minder. Well, if I did that, it'd be every 10,000 plus miles. So they don't care about your engine. They only need the vehicle to last until it's out of warranty, and after that, you're all on your own. Everything else is coming out of your own pocket, guys. But if you want the best, you got to do at least every 5,000 miles. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Make sure you check the dipstick. On a flat level ground. You probably actually want to run the engine, but I'm just curious what I get. Okay, I got a little bit. It's like registering on the bottom. I'm gonna put a little bit more in. Call it good. Got it. With the LED light bar on.